Alright, now I'm feeling pretty tired. What better way to put myself to sleep than with a bit of sleeping aid that is Patrician 4. Things are gonna get real productive. At least I hope it will. We've now gotten to the really tedious part of the game where you can and kind of have to bend your knee to the local lords here. They're going to make demands on us quite frequently, and their opinion, not necessarily of us, just their general temperament, is going to go down pretty fast. You'll notice that everybody is trending down, and there are very few who are actually satisfied. Mr. Mecklenburg is, but we don't actually have access to that guy, as we hold no land in what this game considers to be Mecklenburg. We do, however, have access to Livonia, because we have glorious Riga here. And if you missed the last one, well, we have Bergen, we have Riga. By popular demand, we have Novgorod, even though it's the arse end of the Hanseatic. And we have Edinburgh as well. Edinburgh is none too shabby, except it's really crap. We're going to sort that out eventually, some way, somehow. Now I'm just going to trust that everything looks and sounds okay, and we're going to get on with this. I'm sure if it's not, you'll let me know. So we have all of our ships. They're going about doing their own things, happy as can be, and I'm reasonably happy with them as is. I want a lot more money, but I've been spending a lot of my money developing Bergen. I've been putting down lots of houses, because Bergen needs to mass produce clay and wood, no matter how ridiculous it is. And we have a little bit of meat, but that's not really a concern whatsoever. I will also want to have lots of salt and lots of meat produced here, so I can supply all the towns with it. But the wood and the clay comes first, because if I have wood and clay, I can sell it everywhere and make reasonable money on it. But more to the point, I can siphon it over to the other cities where I have set up my own counting houses, and then produce even more houses and warehouses and factories. Take Riga here. I think the only production buildings I've really done are a couple of dairies. I want to have a couple dozen dairies at least, so that I can spread my cheese throughout the Hanseatic. That would be ideal. And even the AI is producing more dairy than me here. Edinburgh was never part of the Hansa, was it? Not as far as I'm aware. Do you think Paradox can make a sequel to the game if Calypso Media never does? I actually asked Calypso, are you going to be making a Patrician 5? And I got a very vague answer, which is kind of to be expected. A developer is almost never going to confirm or deny either way, because if they say there won't be one, then that just kills it dead. And if they say there will be one, then it creates undue expectations. And you know what expectations can do? They can mess you right up. So let's get to an actual bit of gameplay. We'll take Walter von Pittenberg for starter. He wants tribute, he wants clothing, meat and honey. Thankfully he wants barely any of it, because Riga is very small. It's barely grown from the start. He's dissatisfied, it's 36%, and he has all these troops ready to come invade when he gets angry. So what one can do is wait for them to get super angry, they invade, and that'll make them satisfied again. Or I could make him actually a bit happier. I'm going to go with a happier one. So he wants clothing, meat and honey. I think that'll be easy enough to do. So clothing, how many did he want? 10? So 4 grand there. Can't remember if it's 10 or 12, we'll give that a go. Meat, that's probably 10. And honey, it was 20 or so, wasn't it? Showing how much I'm paying attention here. That's 21 honey. So I can fulfill that. He is at 36. He now goes to 56, so 20. It shows the up arrow, but he's going to start going down pretty soon. So I'd like somebody to actually remember that on the 15th of December he's at 56. It shouldn't go down very fast, since Riga's a small place, but you never know. Well, soon we will know, so I guess we currently don't. I have a couple of hunting vessels stationed, ready to take down any pirate scum that break away. Until then, it's just a case of Bergen, grow, grow, grow. And I want my money to grow, grow, grow. Not growing all that fast. Oh, the pirate activity is growing fast though. I wonder if pirate activity is... Oh jeez, it's already on low, and it's going pop, pop. So where did we get stung? Okay, wow, they've actually decided to camp out down here as well. This calls for, well, Oslo is under siege. Thank goodness it's Oslo. But tell me about...
This city is currently suffering from a specific event.
Thanks for that. So what we know is that King Ericsson is angry when he... and he wants a load of money from us. When he finishes plundering Oslo, his happiness will shoot right up, and we're going to take that opportunity to basically shower him in gifts and stuff so that he gets off our back altogether. There's some unknown pirate out here. Does anybody want us to slaughter them? I wish they did. Those missions are extremely nice for us. So this unknown pirate here, he's gonna have to die. I still want to check though. I really wish somebody was offering me anything to kill them. And as I covered before, I am just being too damn good at taking down pirates. They're no match for me. Me and my game modifying ways, because really the combat in this game is so bad. So bad. I've never seen a 180 like that. Two down, one to go. I covered it last time, but the AI only uses cannonballs, whereas I've modded the chain shot to be about 100 times better than it's meant to be. I only do this to reduce tedium because I'm really good at this game. I can defeat these pirates on standard settings with nothing extra added. It's all about ripping apart their sails so that you can outmaneuver them, and then you hit them hard, like so. So we get the goods back that they stole from us elsewhere. And then I'm going to drop off the ship and murder these guys. They are plundering hard, aren't they? Wow, we're actually the ones under attack here. Kill them to death, lads. It's all about just murdering those sails. Then they can barely move and you just take them down. Make sure you have plenty of sailors so you can keep things going. And welcome to the family, I think again, Kroben. I hate this game. It's all about making dosh, so it's hearted in the right place, but still. It's great to get all these ships though, because I can just dump them here and tell the shipyard, repair it. Repair that as well. Don't repair Hunter though. Hunter's on a hunt. All these unknown pirates and nobody giving me missions to ruin their... Oh, what a pain. The SS Chie just got plundered. Now I have to be careful to do these manually, because if I do it automatically, then the battle will auto-resolve and the result will be goodbye my ship. I guess if you have the time for it, the combat isn't that bad if you didn't have to do it so often. Because you got to take into account which way the wind is blowing, set your sails accordingly, and you can actually have them down so you actually don't move around so fast, which can be advantageous. Kroben's just assuming it's going to be Stronghold 3. Wow, ye have no faith whatsoever. Now I see Electrono saying, I played this game a lot when it came out, but it never had the part where you could buy your own land. Thanks for getting the urge back. The base game was fine. I don't think the add-on added much, but it's not that expensive. Wow, they took a lot from our folks there. I am not happy with that. Still, we've done our part to make the world a safer place. This place wants mead and it wants us to conduct some piracy. I think not. I'm above that kind of thing. I will, however, sell some of these delicious goodies that we got. Oh man. Oh, they're not making this easy. I want to buy those spices though, even if they don't like me for it. We don't actually have anything set up in Danzig. Maybe I should consider actually getting a counting house here. Oh boy, it's expensive. Oh boy, everything's expensive. So take that cog once more and get it repaired. Yeah, repairs aren't cheap either. And Hunter 1's got all this stuff, I might as well just sell it. It's a bit of a shame because I mean it's my own stuff. So I'm making a bit of a loss here, but what you gonna do? I'm not taking Dan, Ziggy and economic refugees either. So I was paying a bit of attention to a certain lord. Who was it? I believe Livonian lord was at 56. Now they're at 53. It's only been 7 days. That's how fast this thing goes down. And he wants more money. They always want more bloody money. Still, we'll give him the dosh. Just take it. And now he's up to 63. Wait, that only gave him 10? Now I'm very unhappy. That was a lot more work than just giving him the dosh. Hey ho. What do you have in store for these cities, Jake? Bergen needs to grow. It can grow up to 10,000 before I have to start really worrying about it. You will get this money most likely. I want to top up your happiness once you've finished raiding that other place. You want brick? But hang on, I have tons of brick. So there's a free reward if I just throw my bricks at them. There we go. And the wonderful thing is that I can pretty much just buy it straight back. But the place needs to be kept fairly happy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my counting house and tell the administrator to sell our wood and our bricks. I want to make sure I always have 500 of them, but sell them until you can't get 63 ducats for them. 63? No, 59 seems more reasonable. I'll even go so far as 58. Because I'm that nice a guy. So what this will do is that we're going to sell wood and brick until we have at least 50 of it in store. And we're going to make sure that we sell it for no fewer than 58 ducats. Now I could do the same with salt and meat since I'm producing those as well, but I want to have those in the storehouse. So that's okay. The lovely thing is we can just kind of unpause and things will continue in their own merry way. We have not, however, seen our ship come back. Where is it? Did it even find anything? Who was our... It was loads of money. They're the ones on expedition. I hope they come back someday laden with exotic goods that we can sell. What a lovely and relaxing game. And I saw that. Asuka, get me that. Alright, so we just got another piece of treasure map. It's worth giving a check because those are worth the boon dollar, but it doesn't tell us anything here, sadly. Something worth keeping a close eye on is when anybody asks us to either... Ooh. Thank you. One more on the treasure map. I hope it's worth it. Yes, it's worth checking whenever people tell us to build buildings, because the money that we can make on that is pretty sick. Especially as we advance in our own wealth and our own rank. I need another counting house and a lot more workers before we get to that stage, but what can you do? Well, I cannot support the city of Novgorod. I'm not that nice a guy. Otherwise, like I say, I just want to make the dosh right now. Well, the dosh and the wood, let's be honest. And we are making quite a lot of wood, to the point where I'm going to wish I had more, well, more everything over here, but clearly I'm lacking in the brick. We have sawmills, 174 workers, and a lot more clay workers, so I guess it's just clay is more in demand here. Well, it is what it is. And even on low, the pirate activity is pretty damn high. Still, the money situation is looking good. I'm happy enough with that. Alright, the expedition of SS Loads of Money is back. And they didn't sell anything because they didn't find anywhere. I'm saddened greatly by that. I'm going to tell them to get to London. I'm going to tell them to heal up. Repair the SS Loads of Money. It should only take 4 days. And then I'm gonna get back out there. Somebody just went under siege, I think. Who was it? Okay, Groningen, but I don't care about down here whatsoever. Jake, build more houses, flood the market. There's a slight problem with that if Bergen grows beyond what I can supply it, then it's going to starve and just regress. Also, I need to make sure this wood is actually getting sold, because, I mean, we're keeping this place well supplied. I'm going to need to start doing wood runs pretty soon. We keep our salt pretty stocked, but I need meat and I need cheese. So I really want to build up more cheese here. And, oh, they want me to produce mead. Well, the wonderful thing about these missions is now I can just turn around and laugh. I mean, I laugh all the time, but now I can laugh even more. Good point, though. Mead. Mead. I mean, I don't care that much about producing loads of mead. But where's it gonna go? I guess I could just stick it out here. Wants my mead, does he? Probably better to have everything grow from this one point, but now I can do it on this side. Mead and mead. So they'll be built pretty much instantly. I'll get loads of money for it, and I'm probably going to demolish them straight after because I don't care about producing mead right now. Jake, this time could you try finding Barcelona? Actually, I'd rather try to get Genoa again, because I'll have gotten a closer indication of where it could be. So that's great that we're increasing the production there. I'd love to be able to produce more stuff everywhere, but fit Kinnamandi, as we say. Edinburgh don't really like us that much, which is awfully strange, but it's problematic because I can't go and increase my reputation with the local lord. Riga, though, look at how fast it goes down, and he just keeps wanting money from us. That's why I don't like these local lords. They're just a pain to deal with. So I'll probably leave him be, and once he's finished his looting of Oslo, I'll go and send some goodies to him. Cornbrook's getting stronger. I should be worried. And that sounds like SS Loads of Money is done. So Loads of Money is heading right back out there. Heavens knows why that couldn't find me Liguria. Let me consult my map again. I mean, what do you think? I'm off by the left or the right? I'll ask you guys, do we search more to the left or more to the right when searching for Genoa here? Jake, what's your favourite holiday destination? Just home to Scotland? Hell no. I like to go to Florida for a nice destination. There's everything I could want. A small dosage of intense heat, loads of white knuckle rides in the theme parks, and plenty of places to go shopping. Yes, I'm glad other people are agreeing that one should never do anything right. We go left. So we'll go and check out there instead. And once you've failed at doing that, please return to London because it's the closest place we can get to. Okay. And life would improve with more... Okay, so he's finished his plundering of Oslo. And would you look at that, he's pretty satisfied. What we can do is give him Dosh now. Not the biggest fan of just throwing money at these assholes, but there you go. This is the cheapest it'll ever get. Now he's incredibly happy, and he's got a lot of troops ready, which is bad news for us. What else do we have? Not a whole lot here. Lend me money. No, go away. Now Bergen has plenty of places. It's apparently an upswing. And what it's going to need is a whole heap more warehouses, because this place is going to be where I have all my my wooden clay. Well, not all of it, but a huge amount of it. So there we go. Just going to build up tons of them, and we're going to need some security guards to keep them all safe. And then once I have plenty of boats, and would you look at that, I got a whole bunch of cogs right here. We're going to build a convoy. I haven't got many names coming in, so I'm just going to pull it in. We're going to call this one the Thagnus. And there we go. Actually, you know what? That Crayer could be useful for hunting pirates, so I'm going to keep it out here. And it's going to be Hunter 3. Jeez, why in the world is enter screenshot? Perhaps I'll never know. Hunter needs to become ready for battle, and I need to pick up some sailors for it, or else it'll take forever to reload. And I need to station you somewhere that we don't have others. So I got one here and one here. You kind of take care of this. You kind of take care of a whole bunch of this. You could go into Rostock, for example, and then you're more quick to respond around here. Maybe Aalborg. Maybe Malmö. Okay, groovy. But we also have the Thagnus. He doesn't have a huge capacity, which is a bit of a pain. I would love him to have an enormous capacity. But Bergen is the only place with free ships in port. What free ship do you have? You have a cog. You have a big cog. That's cool. That's very cool. Can I have more cogs, please? Because I'm going to need a lot of them. So I need to get the Thagnus over here because he's going to start pumping his wood. And yeah, we made loads of money by building these two things. It didn't cost us a lot to build in the first place. Look at that, maybe like 13 a piece. And they're getting demolished. Not even worth selling, just demolishing. We are going to be taking over, so I'm not scared about that kind of stuff. The money was delicious. Thank you. Now, once he's very happy above 90%, the local lords start offering special... Ooh! 130 flotsam. Nothing particularly amazing, but we'll take it. Mead is produced where we're going. Does Oslo produce mead? It does not. Oslo can have some of this mead. Hopefully all of this mead. Yeah, we found it for free. So back to Bergen you go. Can you take over Oslo and create your own kingdom? I wish. What you need to do is make the Lord 100% happy, and then he stops attacking you, at least with his armies. Then he starts using his leggies. Alright, so there we go. Okay, we get all these shady things here. Set fire to your competitor, which very temporarily suspends a few of their buildings at worst. Might even set fire to your own stuff. Piracy is a load of waste of time, and then revolt is just why? Why have these things? They're so incredibly useless. Take this. So what am I going to do with the Thagnus here? I have a few options. I could have him automatically ship loads of wood to places that want to buy it up. Or I could have him run back and forth from here to Riga, because truth be told I really want to expand Riga, since we can produce cheese here on the cheap. And as long as I can produce cheese, and I guess I also want... Oh damn, I don't get grain from anywhere other than Novgo crap. No, I think Riga needs to be the cheese sensation. If only they also wanted me to increase the production of things. Alright, so the Thagnus, I'm just going to have you manually controlled right now. Because I'm going to say this stuff is now yours to take back home. Soon, I hope to have it set up so it's a lot more automated. But for now, I do not have the ships, nor really the money right now to be dealing with that. Ships are what I need a lot more of, and I saw that as well. I'm going to need a big old chunk of cash for that. So Riga really needs, well, a lot of stuff really. They need to make me a lot more ships. I'm going to order loads of cogs once I have a decent sum of cash. Wow, you'll take all that wood. And the profit is really good, because the production cost for this wood was 37 a piece. We're selling it for 59 a piece. That's a hefty profit margin, and I'm more than happy to be doing that. Also helps me build all these warehouses that I'm trying to erect. Yeah, I don't really care how unhappy they are. When you're sieged, it hurts in a few horrible ways, but what can you do? Well, I can give the storehouse all this stuff, and I can bring some cheese back home. Because it's nice to actually work both ways around. Now we've got to check that treasure map. Still nothing. Use your hawk eyes to tell me if you see pirates or anything in the sea. Flotsam, treasure, stuff like that, it's all good. I want it all. And I generally want it now. So, I mean, we're back, we have loads of cheese, but we have more than we could possibly put to market at a reasonable cost. I mean, it cost us 99 to produce this stuff, and if I'm selling it for less than, say, 120, I'm not going to be so happy. Hell, looks like 180 is a decent amount to sell it for. We have way too much, so what I'm going to do is dump it in the storehouse, and I'm going to tell our administrator that I want them to sell cheese and keep back maybe 100. Never know when you'll need some. And I want you to sell it for 177. That seems pretty fair, right? That seems very fair, in fact. So, wonderful. We ditched all our stuff, and that means I can go and... Oh, wow, we're really thumping in with the clay. That's good. Because we're going to need to build a lot of stuff. In fact, what I really need right now are tons of cogs. So, did we assign any? Well, only one. And the wood run is a big one, so I need lots of cogs on it. So it's time to grow and grow hard, which means loads of cogs everywhere we can. First and foremost, we want them in the cities that we're already established in, because those we can grab straight away. Sadly, some of them are going to take forever to make, because the goods take a long time to actually arrive. And they don't tend to sell you direct ones so much anymore. Novgorod, you tend to lack wood quite a lot, don't you? Oh, but you have a Snickers. I kind of want that, but I kind of can't be arsed with non-decent things. So, prayer, yes, 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 yes. Don't care how long it takes for you to actually arrive.